Hello and welcome to Queen of Clovers Cartomancy readings. I am a cartomancer. I am the Queen of Clovers, Brigid. This is the reading for Libra. This is their bonus reading for 51 views. The most views through Wednesday. I will keep going and do most views tomorrow as well. Capricorn and Pisces are way ahead. Pisces really needs a reading. Oh, their reading made me sad. So again, this is not a tarot reading. It's cartomancy to spark my intuitive messages. Spirit messages may not align with the cards drawn at all times. And being a general reading, not all messages will apply to all. And me being the Queen of Clovers, my readings tend to be less romantic and more life and craft and action. This is my dream deck. This is the deck that why am I not living my dream? I'm one of those crazy Aries that has to always be doing something, always reaching for something. So I do have these cards of why a dreamy card, these stargazer cards to work with. Okay, Libra, this is your reading. Well, how are you feeling about your dream? You don't have to tell me what it is. Libra was feeling really fiery and passionate and almost angry after that Easter party, or that semi-Oscar party they went to on the weekend. But right now we're looking for what would make Libra feel the happiest. What is their dream? What is their vocation? In these cards, I keep all the cards in the deck as I pull them out of the box. It's just something I've always done. It is the Jokers are the Leap of Faith cards. And Spirit tells me whether it's a leap of faith or not to take. A reverse card doesn't always mean don't do it. It might just be a, hey, you do need to look ahead a little bit. I also leave in the cards that explain what the deck is about, because that means you got to do paperwork or pay a bill or call the bank. It's an administrative card. It means you got to do something you're not doing to take care of business. And frankly, I've only drawn the card once in about since January. Libra. Whew. Libra is tired. Okay, hold on, let me make sure that's not me. Libra. Libra is tired. Ooh, you're feeling a financial victory. You got a message. It's an upside down message. It's this is also cutting things from your life. It's an idea. It's the beginning. It's a prayer of change, and that'll bring you some kind of stability. You need some stabilizing change. Is a dream of yours. That's going to be your biggest win financially. Is removing certain things from your life, certain behaviors. This is probably certain ideas more than behaviors, being these spades, and it'll bring you some stability. That's really what you're looking for in your life. These type of people, being a Libra, always think attorneys, of course, attorneys and judges, what have you, but I also find them to be very scientific, because they can balance scientific information to everyone's benefit. Libra, yeah, you're a lot heavier than you were last weekend. I think you're tired because you were stepping in a lot of fire energy. I remember that from the last reading. I really enjoyed doing that reading. It was a totally bizarre reading. That James Bond energy coming through Libra, but it felt so good. All right, Libra. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Not only will you just have the most financial harmony, wow, you're just going to be inflamed with passion. Your life is going to spark anew. If you don't know what this card is, this is putting down all your burdens, but it's also the passion card, and it's like an explosion, like just everything breaking free. That's why it's a super passion card too. And especially with the 8 of Diamonds, the 8 of Pentacles, it's a very earthy card. It's just telling me that when this happens, a lot's going to change for you. Even just the way you think and the way you feel is going to change. What do you need? That card is giving me nothing. Why is that card? That card's in. I dropped the card. Sorry. I dropped the cards. These are the cards that are between you and your dream, Libra. These are the cards that fell. So this is what's between you and your dream. You have a bit of a fight on your hands. This is a 5 of Spades. Fives tend to be battle cards for me, but you will find your biggest strength in communication, in changing everything, cutting out what no longer serves you. That is absolutely that card. And not just when you hit that 10, it's complete growth, completion. It means you've completed the task. This is going to be a long task because it's going to challenge your heart. You're going to battle with your desires versus your heart. You are not going to find this 10 in the battle. It's going to be long after you fought and rested. That's what that is telling me. And when this is news about money. You're waiting for some news about money. Your current... The only reason I find this reading troubling is just because basically the reading is saying you're not working towards anything right now. You do have to pick up your burdens. You have to pick up your wands. You have to pick up your heart. And you have to pick up your swords. The swords. 10 of them even. And you have to, like, drop them and fight with them. Drop them on your opponent, that is, and fight with them to the peak of passion. You have to put your whole energy behind this, and it's just not happening right now. You just received a troubling message. It upsets you because you're still having to start over. Entirely over. You feel like you're starting over. Something, anything, a job, a relationship. It's probably more of a relationship with cups. Sometimes this comes across as education because education is so heart-filling. For hearts, spiritually fulfilling. That pops up for me sometimes. Yeah, you're not working towards this. You're kind of hoping that you just get something that makes this happen. Maybe a lot of re-win. Maybe a judgment from. Oh, judgment would be you, Libra. You're the judgment. The problem right now is you just want to be in love. You're having a lot of trouble saying beyond love and seeing. This is exactly what I do with my readings. Oh, seeing how to take a leap of faith. You're afraid to take that leap of faith. Joker card. This is a Joker card upside down. That's my leap of faith card. It's just you're afraid to take a leap of faith. This just tells me too. Not that Spirit says that you will need to take this leap of faith. You should take this leap of faith. If you don't do it, you're going to get pushed off the mountain. Now, this leap of faith has to do with life alone. Singularly. Ooh, I did not see that coming. That's why you're not going to finish your passions here. You need to work on your life singularly before you're going to fall in love. I know you don't want to hear that, Libra. But you're going to get such a bang in the head, such a foot to the brain when you do fall in love with an earth sign. A very intuitive, caring, loving. You're going to feel like you're a family before you ever have kids or even dream about children. You're going to feel like a family already and like you have a home with this person. But it's not going to happen until that part of your life is not going to happen right now. It's too inflamed, a little damaged, a little too dependent, kind of hoping that whoever it is will pick up the slack where you haven't been putting the work. But you need to put in the work. This is like, these are like work cards. If they're not battle cards, they're work cards. They're big climax cards, these fives. You have 2 5s in here. This reading basically just says, hey girl, hey guy, whatever your dream is, you haven't taken a step towards it in a while, and you need to. It's an education, it's a career, it's something you've kind of looked away from. You might be in the field. I feel like you're in the field you want to be in, but you're like not in the direction you want to go in. You need to make that step and that effort. You've kind of been waiting, hoping to win over some people. Before you made that leap to change, to make a request for a change, but you've waited too long. You've kind of waited too long, because now you have to relight your fires on your heart. I think that's what this is, really. You have to get back to work to relight your heart and your fire, so you can communicate, so you can make this your life, you can make this yourself again. Yes, there's something missing from you. You're not working on your dream right now. Aww. All right, Libra, you have some work to do. I do love you, you guys, and all your 51 views in 3 days. This is just amazing. Opened my heart. If you saw my reader's reading that I did yesterday for the week, you guys really have just sparked a lot of feelings in me of just total appreciation for you listening. 11:11, I just looked at the time. That means we're all doing the right thing and we're in the right place. It has nothing to do with love buddies and stuff as much as we wanted it to be from junior high. So thank you very much for watching my reading. This is the Queen of Clovers Cartomancy reading. I am Cartomancer Brigid. I do like saying that. Have a great rest of the week, Libra, and please pay attention to something you love doing this week. Clearly the reading really wanted you to find that. All right, have a great week.